Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Snuggles and Storytime. My name is Amanda, and I'm so glad that you're here. Are you ready for another great day and another great video? Okay, then let's get started by saying hello. Put your hands up so you can join us. Here we go. Hello, all my friends, how are you? Hello, all my friends, how are you? With a jiggle, 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 and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hello, all my friends, how are you? Hi, everyone. I hope you are having a great day. Is your day just starting, or is your day ending? Maybe your day is in the middle. That's great. Wherever you are on your day and wherever you are watching us from, I hope you're having a great day. I am so excited to share 2 new stories with you today. But before we get to the stories, let's sing one more song. Are you ready? You're going to need your winter clothes, so grab your boots. If you don't have boots, that's okay. You can pretend. Use your imagination to pull them on. And next we will need a scarf. Your scarf goes around your neck, just like that. Keeps you nice and warm. Then you'll need a hat. Where does the hat go? On our head. Very smart. Ooh, snuggly. I like this hat. Do you have a hat that you like? I hope so. The last thing we need is our mittens. Are you wearing mittens or are you wearing gloves today? I am wearing mittens. Oh, I have a string on my mitten. I should cut that off. Otherwise, it might get caught on something. My mittens keep my fingers all together so they're nice and warm. Now, for our song, all we have to do is touch the article of clothing when we sing about it. Are you ready? We're going to start with our boots. Here we go. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. I'm not cold when I put on all of that. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Well done! Are you thinking that we can go a little bit faster today? I think you can do it. Are you ready? Let's try. Here we go. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. I'm not cold when I put on all of that. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Well done, friends! I love singing songs with you, but now it's time for my favorite thing. Do you know what it is? It is! It's story time, it's story time. Woo, woo, woo. I love story time. Let's take our winter clothes off so we can read our stories more comfortably. Winter clothes makes me warm. Whew! It's warm with all my winter clothes on. Were your winter clothes warm too? They do a good job keeping us warm. Today, my friends, I have 2 new stories, and they're about animals that live in winter and some animals that live in the Arctic. The Arctic is on top of the earth, and it's where it's like winter almost all the time. But there's a problem that they need help with today. Okay? I'm excited. Our first story is about penguins. There are different types of penguins that we're going to learn about in our story. Did you know that there's different types of penguins? There are. Our first story is called If You Were a Penguin, and it's by Wendell and Florence Minor. It's going to be a great story. I hope you're ready. Let's see. If you were a penguin, what could you do? You could fly underwater. Penguins are very good swimmers. Or sing a duet. Did you know that penguins like to sing? They do. It sounds like a normal bird, but it's a special penguin sound. You could live on the land, but get really wet. These penguins live on land, but they like to go swimming a lot. Do you like to go swimming a lot? Sometimes people do like to go swimming. You could wear a tuxedo or make funny faces. This penguin looks different, doesn't he? He's got colorful feathers on his head. It's a different kind of penguin than this one. This one does not have colorful feathers. Let's see, is the penguin before different too? He is. He's got a line on his chin. Different kinds of penguins. You could go for a swim in the warm. Did you know that some penguins live where it's really warm? Not all the penguins live at the Arctic or the Antarctic. The Antarctic's on the bottom, Arctic's on the top, poles. Some live where it's warm too. Different. Or maybe cold places. That has a lot of snow and ice. I bet that would be very cold. You could live underground or on top of the ice. Penguin pals all around make it twice as nice. When penguins live where it's cold, a lot of times if it's super cold, they'll gather in a circle to keep each other warm. It helps keep some of the wind away, and all the different penguins help warm up the space a little bit too. You could have a funny name, like Chinstrap or Gento. Which one do you think is Chinstrap? My guess is this one because he has a strap under his chin. I don't know why that one's called Gento though. Maybe that's just the name he has. You could learn to toboggan. Oh, that looks fun. Woohoo! They're sliding on their bellies. I bet they go super fast. You could wear fancy feathers in dry or wet weather. I do like those penguins with the fancy feathers. They look extra special, don't they? You could eat squids and fishes without any dishes. What's happening in the picture? Can you tell? So this is a baby penguin, and this is a mom or a dad penguin. And penguins, when they're babies, they need to eat special food, just like human babies do. But baby penguins, they don't know how to chew very well. Sometimes they will choke. So what the mom or dad penguin does is they will eat the food and they'll chew it up, and then they'll hold it in their mouth, and the baby penguin eats the food right out of their mouth. Would you want to do that with your mom or dad? I wouldn't. It sounds kind of yucky to me. But here's a surprise for you and for me. Penguins do lots of things that you can do too. They did. They went swimming and we go swimming. They eat, we eat. And here are some penguin facts that we could learn. And these are all the different types of penguins. Did you know there were so many different types of penguins? Let's count them. We'll find out how many types there are. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 different types of penguins. Huh! I learned something new today. I like learning new things. Did you know that there were 10 types of penguins? It was a new thing for me. The next story is a fun one. I think you're really going to like it. It's called Whale Gets Stuck. And it has lots of animals. I'm going to open up the book so you can see on the back. It has all kinds of animals. All these animals live in the Arctic, so on top of the earth. And they're all going to work together to help out Whale because, according to the book, Whale's going to get stuck. Are you ready? Okay. Our story is by Charles Fuge and Karen Hayles. I hope you like it. It was a midsummer in the Arctic. The sun shone all day and all night, and the sheet of ice that covered the sea was melting and breaking into small islands. Whale loved the open sea. He would dive down into the deep, dark water, and then he would turn and thrust his tail as hard as he could to swim back up to the bright surface. "Look at me!" Whale cried as he leapt out of the water. Fish looked up at Whale and quickly swam aside. Why did he swim aside? Yeah, he didn't want to get squished by the whale. He didn't want Whale to land on top of him. But slap! Whale landed right in the middle of an ice patch, and struggle as he might, he was stuck fast. "What am I gonna do now?" he sputtered. Just then, a group of animals arrived to help. "Don't worry," said Walrus. "We'll soon have you back in the water." "Dolphins!" he bellowed. "Tip the ice from underneath, and I'll lever the whale off the ice with my magnificent tusks." His tusks are right here. They're like giant teeth. See how big they are? He has big teeth. But Whale didn't move an inch. "I know," squawked the puffins. Oh, you see the puffin? It's like a little penguin. They're a penguin, but they're very small. "Let's lift him off instead." The birds flew up and perched on top of Whale. "Ouch! Ouch! Stop it! Ouch!" shrieked Whale as the birds tried to hold on to his slippery skin with their sharp claws. "Oh, it won't work," he said sadly. "I'm stuck here forever." Is he really stuck forever, you think? He's just not being very patient. Everyone gathered around Walrus, hoping he would have a new bright idea. Meanwhile, under the water, Fish couldn't see what was happening on above. He was getting worried. Why hadn't Whale come back down into the water to see him? By now, a group of polar bears and seals had arrived to see what all the fuss was about. "That's it!" exclaimed Walrus excitedly. "You seals can help push while I lever the whale with my magnificent tusks, and the dolphins will tip the ice, and that should work." Do you think it will work? Let's see. So the seals pushed, and the walrus strained, and the dolphins tipped. But it was no good. Whale was still stuck fast. Poor Whale began to sob quietly. He cried. Suddenly, narwhal appeared. A narwhal is kind of like a whale, but they have a horn on their nose. Yeah, kind of like a unicorn, but they swim in the water. If Whale leapt onto the ice, said Narwhal, he must be able to leap off again. Perhaps he needs a little poke from underneath, he said, with a smile. He aimed his sharp tusk at the dark, shadowy spot above, thrusted his tail, and boom! Narwhal's tusk wasn't long enough. Whale was still stuck, and Narwhal hurt his nose. Meanwhile, Walrus had another plan. If the polar bears leap onto the edge of the ice and the dolphins tip on the other side, and I will lever the whale with my magnificent tusks, and the seals can push, that should work. So the polar bears leapt and the dolphins tipped and Walrus strained and the seals pushed and the iceberg moved slowly, tipping up, pointing towards the sky, and splash! It fell back into the water, and the huge wave swept everyone off the ice. Everyone except Whale. As the day went on, the sun got hotter and brighter. But Whale was still stuck. The animals pushed and shoved until they finally gave up. They laid hot and panting on the cool ice. Panting is when you breathe really fast through your mouth, like this. They were very, very hot. Deep in the water, Fish peered upwards, and this time he could see exactly what was going on. The heat from the sun and the hot animals had started to melt the ice. Fish could see the ice was very thin. Can you see their shadows now? What do you think this is? I think it's a polar bear. What do you think this is? It's the biggest thing. Could it be a whale? Maybe. Let's see. Above the surface, the tired animals had not noticed the creaking and cracking all around them until crunch! What happened? All the animals were plunged right back into the sea, including Whale. Oh, look at how happy they are. They must have been quite warm from that hot day. Whale was about to leap out of the water with joy when, "Whale, no!" cried Fish. Whale remembered his friend was still waiting for him. So with the slap of his tail, he dived under the water. And the two friends spent the rest of the day splashing beneath the surface. The end. Did you like that story? I like that the friends work together to solve the problem. Today, my friends, I have a tricky thing to do with you. I have a container filled with water, just like our story. And I have rocks on there to remind us that there was ice in the story. And I have a basket full of ocean animals. We are going to work together to see if we can remember what animals were in the story and what animals were not. If they were in the story, we can put them in the water. If they weren't in our story, then we've got to toss them aside and they have to wait until next time. Okay, let's see. Ooh, do you know what this is? This is called coral. It's little pieces of almost like rock, and they can be all different colors. Lots of fish like to hide in coral. Was there coral in our story? Nope. Bye-bye, coral. Let's check another one. Ooh, a starfish. Was there a starfish in our story? Nope. Bye-bye, starfish. Ooh, here's a great one. Oops, I dropped it. I have a stingray. Was there a stingray in our story? Bye-bye, stingray. Ooh, what could be next? This is a great animal. That's a dolphin. See how he has a fin on the back? And he's got a nose that's really sharp. That's a dolphin. Was there a dolphin in our story? So he's going to dive into the water. Can you see the dolphin in the water? He's upside down. Let's see what's next. Ooh. An octopus. Octopuses live in the ocean. Was there an octopus in our story? No. Bye-bye, octopus. Ooh. Ooh, here's a great one. There's some plants. Plants live in the ocean sometimes, and the fish like to eat their leaves. Was there a plant in our story? No. Goodbye, plant. Uh-oh, we've got a couple more left. Let's see. Oh, what's this? It's a penguin. Was there a penguin in our story? There was. Let's put him into the water. Ready? Plop. Whoop. He splashed. I wonder what's next. Ooh, it's big. It's fierce. It's a shark. Was there a shark in our story? Nope. Shark lives in the ocean, but he wasn't in our story today. Bye-bye, shark. Oh, I've got a couple more. Ooh. What's this? This is a seal. A seal. Was there a seal in our story? There was. We'll put him in the water. I have 5 more animals. Let's see. Do you know this ocean animal? It's a seahorse. Seahorses live in the ocean. Was there a seahorse in our our book today? Nope. Bye-bye, seahorse. Ooh, what's next? Oh, I have a sea turtle. Was there a sea turtle in the story today? Nope. Bye-bye, sea turtle. Oh, only a couple more left. Oh, what's this? It's a fish. Was there a fish in our story today? There was. We'll put him in the water. A couple more. Just 2. Ooh, here's a long one. It's long and it's skinny, kind of like a snake. This is called an eel. Was there an eel in our story today? Nope. Bye-bye, eel. Got one more. I wonder if it'll be in our story. Do you know what it is? It's a whale. Was there a whale in our story? There was. He got stuck. Let's put him in the water. Bloop. Now we can see all the animals in the water. Can you find them? Some of them are upside down. Tricky. We had a great story today, and we got to sing some songs today, and I loved getting to have time with you. Please give yourself a great big hug for me, and know that I will be waiting to see you next time. Bye-bye, my friends.